Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimrandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Supatantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Sivatapatakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lilita Shri Vishakhamidamsya Ye Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanda Namostude Tata Kanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shabanu Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhe Sagrupa Sindhu Bevacha Patidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Budre Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine Dhanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhagavati Naistiki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Bhangam Rangaya Degirim Yat Kripata Muhammade Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Misharam Yonta Pravishya Mama Vachimam Prasuktam Sanjeeva Yati Akhila Shakti Darasudamnam Anyam Chahasta Charana Shravanatva Pranam Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam Jayadam Surudo Pangormama Mandamati Sarvasya Padam Bhujo Radha Madanamo Tamadi Devam Karunanidhanam Tamala Varnam Suhidavataram Apara Samsara Samudra Sedam Vajamahe Bhagavata Swarupam Paramananda Pathaya Prema Vashyaksharaye De Sarvada Sarvasevyaya Sri Krishnaya Namostumi Gurue Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namo Hare Krishna Hare Om Tat Sat. So, എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇന്നത്തെ ശ്രീമദ് ഭാഗവതം ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ വിനീതമായ പ്രണാമം. നമ്മളിന്ന് വായിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഭാഗവതം
Prabhu English.
Oh, sorry. Hare Krishna, I'm sorry. So we are going to read Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, which 7th or 8th?
8th chapter.
8th chapter, sloka number 6 onwards. Kunti prays. So, text 6. Yajayita Swamedhastam Tribhir Uttama Kalpakai Tad Yasa Pavanam Dikshu Sada Manyor Ivatanot Yajayitsva Swamedhastam Tribhur Uttama Kalpakai Tad Yasa Pavanam Dikshu Sada Manyor Ivatanot. Hare Krishna, Uma.
Hare Krishna. Yajayitva Shvamedaistam Tribiruttamakalpakaiः Tad Yasha Pavanam Dikshu Shatamanyorivatanot.
Okay, Juvi Mataji.
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yajittashamedastam triburutamkalpake tadrisha pavanam dishu shadamanorivadanot.
Okay, Mridula Mataji. Mute lano. You're in mute.
അല്ല ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ?
Yeah.
കേൾക്കുന്നില്ലേ?
Okay.
യജായത്വാശമേദസ്തം ത്രിപുരാത്തമകൽപകേ സതിശ്വാ പാവനം ദിക്ഷു ശതമന്യോരവാദനോത്.
Thank you. Vivek Prabhu, can you please read the translation?
Hare Krishna Guruji. Lord Sri Krishna caused 3 well-performed
Ashwamedha.
Ashwamedha yagas or sacrifice to be conducted by Maharaja Yudhishthira and thus caused his by a virtuous fame to be glorified in all directions, like that of Indra, who had performed 100 such sacrifices.
Very good. So Lord Sri Krishna caused 3 well-performed Ashwamedha yajnas, horse sacrifices, to be conducted by Maharaja Yudhishthira, and thus caused his virtuous fame to be glorified in all directions, like that of Indra, who had performed 100 such sacrifices. So here it said that Lord Sri Krishna arranged 3 Ashwamedha yajnas. What was the reason? He wanted to expand the name and glories of Yudhishthira Maharaj, okay, in all directions, because Yudhishthira Maharaj is supposed to be coronated as the Chakravarti Samrat, okay, the emperor of the whole world. So before that, he did the Ashwamedha yajnas, 3 well-performed Ashwamedha yajnas, so that his name and fame will be spread throughout the world. So that is the purpose. Like that of Indra. Indra had performed 100 such sacrifices, not one, 100. So similarly, for the benefit or for the glorification of Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna arranged 3 Ashwamedha yajnas. That's what it says. So this is something like the preface of the performance of Ashwamedha yajna by Maharaja Yudhishthira. So it was the desire of Lord Krishna that he performs this yajna so that his glories will be spread throughout the world. The comparison of Maharaja Yudhishthira to the king of heaven is significant. The king of heaven is thousands and thousands of times greater than Maharaja Yudhishthira in opulence. Yet the fame of Maharaja Yudhishthira was not less. The reason is that Maharaja Yudhishthira was a pure devotee of the Lord, and by his grace only was King Yudhishthira on the level of king of heaven, even though he performed only 3 yajnas, whereas the king of heaven performed hundreds. So he's drawing a comparison between Lord Indra and Yudhishthira here, Prabhupada. King Indra performed 100 such sacrifices, whereas Yudhishthira Maharaj performed only 3. But still, the name, fame, glories of Yudhishthira Maharaj is always, he is considering to be equal to that of Lord Indra. Although in opulence he is much, much higher than Yudhishthira Maharaj. That is the prerogative of the devotee of the Lord. Why? Because he is his devotee. And what about Indra? Lord Indra is also a devotee. What is the basic difference between Lord Indra and Yudhishthira Maharaj? Both are devotees, but there is some difference. What is the basic difference? What is the basic difference? Both are devotees. There is no difference. You don't find any difference.
But Indra, I think, is demigod, right?
Indra is?
Indra is demigod. He has certain powers.
Okay.
But Yudhishthira Maharaj doesn't have those powers, I think.
Yeah, and in opulence he is very, very high. That's already mentioned here. And power also, he is also having a, throughout the world, his responsibility is higher than that of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yes. But as a devotee, both are devotees. What is the basic difference? One is Sakama Bhakta, other one is Shuddha Bhakta. Who is Sakama Bhakta? Lord Indra is Sakama Bhakta. Although he is having a high office, exalted position in the universal affairs, Lord Indra is having some material desires also. Okay. Whereas Yudhishthira Maharaj is a pure devotee. Whatever Lord Krishna wants, he will do. He will not go against the desires of Lord Krishna. So because he is a pure devotee. So this is a basic difference. Indra is also devotee, but he is Sakama. Sakama means he is having desires, material desires, just like we all of us. We are all devotees in a very minuscule level, minute level. Okay, not like that of Indra or Yudhishthira Maharaj or anybody else. Very small level. And we also have material desires. So are we Sakama Bhakta or Shuddha Bhakta? We have our ambitions. We have our, Sakama. We have our own ambitions. We have our own desires to be fulfilled. Okay, we should, we desire good job, good family, and good opulences, wealth, health, everything. All that, these are all material desires. So we have. But Shuddha Bhakta, pure devotee, they don't desire anything like that. Whatever is there by the will of the Lord, whatever we get, we'll accept it. That is the mode of a devotee. Okay, even if it is said that Narayana Parasarve na kudaschan bibhyadi Swarga Apavarga Narkeshu Api Tulyartha Darshana. Okay, Narayana Parasarve, those devotees of Lord Narayana, Vishnu or Krishna, what do they? Na kudaschan bibhyadi, they are not afraid of anything. Wherever they are put, they will continue the devotional service. Unalloyed, uninterrupted devotional service. No doubt. Whereas if we are put in a different or difficult situation, we'll say, I have a day, I will not chant today. Okay, I have this problem, I have that problem, I will not go to temple today. Okay, my situation is not good. So what is the benefit of going to the temple if Lord Krishna is not taking care of me in my, to solve my problems? We may stop even worshipping of the Supreme Lord, or we may stop the devotional service. But the pure devotees, whatever situation they are put in, Swarga, Apavarga, Nargeshu. Swarga means if they are given the best place in this material world, Swarga is where we can enjoy materially the most. There, Jara, Vyadhi and are less. Jara, Vyadhi is everywhere. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. But in the higher planetary system, compared to this middle planetary system, lower planetary system is less. Okay, it's a place where you can enjoy maximum. Swarga. Apavarga. Apavarga means, what is Apavarga means? I explain. What is Pavarga? Papa Bhabama. Bandhana.
Parishrama,
Yeah.
Fena,
Parishrama, Fena, Bandhana, Bhaya, and Mrityu. Okay, that is Pavarga. That is Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi we have to undergo in this material world. Okay, that is. But opposite that, Apavarga. Okay, if you are a pure devotee, you will be liberated. So, Swarga, Apavarga. Even if you are enjoying this material world, the topmost planet of this material world, Swarga, even if you are in liberated stage, even if you are in Naraka, Swarga, Apavarga, Narakeshu. You may be in Swarga, you may be in liberated position, or you may be in Naraka. Naraka is a place where miseries are there, inflicted upon us because of our Papa Karma. Okay, so whether you are in the Swargaloka or Naragaloka, or you are in a liberated stage, Api Tulyartha Darshana. Devotees will see all of them equally. So this is the position of a devotee. Shuddha Bhakta. But we are all aspiring Bhaktas, practicing devotees. We want to reach there. We don't know when. When we'll reach, we don't know. But our goal is to reach, to become a pure devotee. So this is a practice. Work in progress. This is a practice. One day we all should reach, must reach. Without that, there is no way. So this is the difference between a pure devotee and Sakama devotee. So we are all Sakama devotee, very small devotees, practicing devotees. We cannot compare ourselves to any great devotees. Okay? We are very, very small devotees, but practicing devotees. And our aim, our goal is also to become one day pure devotees. Only then we'll be able to serve the Supreme Lord without any interruption, okay, continuously. Ahaituki apradihata. Ahaituki, without any cause. What is the cause? Now we are worshipping the Supreme Lord with some expectations. Hetu, not ahaitu. We are going to temple, yes. A pure devotee is also going to temple. There's a difference. Pure devotee is going to the temple to serve the Supreme Lord. We are going to the temple to serve the Supreme Lord, but at the same time expect in return something. We are expecting something in return when we pray to the Supreme Lord. Okay, I'm donating so much money. Oh my Lord, please save me from this material existence. Please give me a good house, good wife, good husband, okay, good job. These prayers will be there. Isn't it? Are we going to the temple just to please Krishna? Then we are a pure devotee. So we have to introspect ourselves. So in what category do we fall? Now, at least now. Tomorrow we don't know. So we have to introspect ourselves. Yeah, that's good. It's a what you call stepping stone to success, to become a devotee. So it's in a ladder there are different rungs. Okay, first step, second, third, fourth, fifth. So we are all in any one of the rungs. One of the first step, second, third, fourth. Some are about to reach. Some of us are already reached. Some in the first, some second, like that. That's the difference. But we are all practicing it. So this is a basic difference. So Maharaj Yudhishthira in opulence, he is not that great as Lord Indra. Yet the fame of Maharaj Yudhishthira was not less. He is also famous like Indra. It's not less. The reason is that Maharaj Yudhishthira was a pure devotee of the Lord. See, it's written here. Because he is a pure devotee of the Lord. And by his grace only was King Yudhishthira on the level of king of heaven, even though he performed only 3 yajnas, whereas the king of heaven performed hundreds. So there is no match, 100 yajnas and 3 yajnas. But still they are equal in their glories. That is a prerogative of the devotee of the Lord. The Lord is equal to everyone, but a devotee of the Lord is more glorified because he is always in touch with the all great. The devotee is always in contact with the Supreme Lord. And the other devotees, Sakama Bhaktas, whenever they need, whenever there are any problems, immediately Indra and other demigods will contact Supreme Lord. My Lord, please, we are in trouble, please help us. Asuras are always troubling us. They are attacking us. So please help us. But devotee of the Lord is not like that, pure devotee, always in touch. Always they are praising, they are glorifying, they are saving the Supreme Lord. So the sun rays are equally distributed, but still there are some places which are always dark. Okay, so we also know in this universe, sun rays are always there, but at some point of time, some places is always dark. This is not due to the sun, but the receptive power. It's not because of the sun; it is a receptive power. Similarly, those who are sent person devotees of the Lord get the full-fledged mercy of the Lord, which is always equally distributed everywhere. Okay, so the mercy of the Lord equally distributed everywhere. Some people's receptive power, some devotees' receptive power is less. Some devotees' receptive power is 100%. So depending upon the receptive power of the devotee, the sun rays or sunlight or sun heat can be perceived. Okay, it is, Lord is giving us mercy abundantly. Lord is giving us mercy abundantly to all. He is telling, Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu Nabaya Deshu Priya. He is equal to everyone. Sarva Bhuteshu, not just human beings, all living beings, is equal. Name Deshu Priya. I have no hatred, nor, Priya. I am not pleased with anyone particularly. I am equal to everyone. I have no hatred also. But e bhajanti tum mam bhaktya mahi teteshu chapyam. Those who are worshipping me are special to me. have a special soft corner for them. So first 2 lines he says, I'm equal, I'm impartial. In the second 2 lines he says, I'm partial. Okay, then he is impartial and partial also at the same time. So he is impartially partial. Okay? So he is impartially partial. He is giving opportunity to everyone. Our vessel is having full of holes. How can we carry anything in that vessel which has full of holes? What are the holes? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So we should go to the Supreme Lord with a vessel without any holes. Then we can receive 100% mercy from him. Just like we can receive 100% light and heat from sun rays. So the devotees of the Lord get the full-fledged mercy of the Lord, which is always equally distributed everywhere. Sun doesn't discriminate. Sun is giving light and heat to everywhere, but some places they cannot get because of certain reason. These are the reasons. The clouds cannot obstruct the sun rays, and sun. To some portion of the world it is, but it cannot obstruct the complete sun. It is our vision that is obstructed because of the cloud or whatever reason, or because of our material ambitions, material goals. We are not getting the full-fledged sunlight from the Lord. So that is what Prabhupada is mentioning here. So text 7. आमन्त्र्य पाण्डुपुत्रांस्या सैन्ययोद्धव संयुधां द्वैपायनाधिभिर्विप्रा पूजिता प्रतिपूजिता. आमन्त्र्य पाण्डुपुत्रांस्या सैन्योद्धव संयुधां द्वैपायनाधिभिर्विप्रे पूजिता प्रतिपूजिता. हरे कृष्णा. जीवश्री माता जी.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु.
हरे कृष्णा.
आमन्त्र्य पाण्डुपुत्रां च चैनयोधवं संयुधा दोपायनादिभिर्विप्रै पूजिते प्रतिपूजिता.
हरि बोल. उमा.
हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण.
आमन्त्र्य पाण्डुपुत्रांश्च सैन्ययोधव संयुता द्वैपायनादिभिर्विप्रै पूजितै प्रतिपूजिता.
मृदुला माता जी.
हरे कृष्ण. आमन्त्र्य पाण्डुपुत्रां च सैन्यो योधव संयुध द्वैपायनादिभिर्विप्रे पूजिते प्रतिपूजिता. हरे कृष्ण.
विवेक प्रभु. Translation.
Lord Sri Krishna then prepared for his departure. He invited the son of Pandu. After having been worshipped by the Brahmanas, headed by Siddha Gauranga, the Lord also reciprocated greetings.
Very good. Lord Sri Krishna then prepared for his departure. He invited the sons of Pandu. After having been worshipped by the Brahmanas, headed by Srila Vyasadeva, the Lord also reciprocated greetings. So Krishna is preparing for his departure. Where is he going now? Yes, he is going to Dwaraka. The war is over. The Yudhishthira Maharaj is already coronated as this, emperor of the whole world. Now his mission is over. Now he's going back to his kingdom in Dwaraka. So he invited sons of Pandu. All the Pandavas arrived, and after having been worshipped by the Brahmanas, okay, that is etiquette. Seeing off the worship. Brahmanas are worshipping the Supreme Lord, headed by whom? Srila Vyasadeva. So Srila Vyasadeva is the head of that team who are worshipping the All the Brahmanas are also the chanting hymns, this and that. Lord also reciprocated. Similarly, Lord also reciprocated. So apparently Lord Sri Krishna was a Kshatriya and was not worshipable by the Brahmanas. But the Brahmanas present, they're headed by Srila Vyasadeva. All knew him to be the personality of Godhead, and therefore they worshipped him. Now here, many contradictions we may find. Okay. Apparently Lord Sri Krishna was a Kshatriya. We know that is a Kshatriya as well as Vaishya. How?
He was Gola Napuri, Gola.
Yeah. When he was
Selling milk and
he
selling
was
milk
raised by Vaishya parents. So initially he was a Vaishya. Then he became a Kshatriya, he became a king when he went to Dwaraka. Okay. Because later they came to know he is the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. They are from Kshatriya clan. So starting Vaishya, then as Kshatriya. And Kshatriyas are not being worshipped by the Brahmanas. But here he is being worshipped. Prabhupada is mentioning why he is being worshipped. Because everyone knew, all the Brahmanas knew that Lord Sri Krishna is beyond any class. Not Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Okay? Brahmachari, Grahastha, Manaprastha, or Sannyas. He is beyond all this classification. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And again, you will find another contradiction here. Srila Vyasadeva. Is he a Brahmana? He was born to a fisherman lady, right? Satyavati. To Parasaramani. So he is also mixed, if you see. But headed by all the Brahmanas, headed by Vyasadeva. Headed by Vyasadeva. So, because everyone knew Krishna to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and therefore they worshipped him. The Lord reciprocated the greeting just to honor the social order that a Kshatriya is obedient to the orders of the Brahmanas. So, Prabhupada writes here, Lord Krishna reciprocated the greetings just to honor the social order that a Kshatriya is obedient to the orders of the Brahmanas. Sorry. He reciprocated why? To accept that Kshatriya is obedient to the order of Brahmanas. Brahmanas higher. Although Lord Sri Krishna was always offered the respects due to Supreme Lord from all responsible quarters, the Lord never deviated from the customary usages between the four orders of society. He is beyond any varna, ashrama, but still he never deviated from the customs, customary, situations. So he accepted the varnas and ashramas just not to make any problems in the varnashrama dharma for orders of society. Because of his position as the Supreme Lord, because in the material world, he is in Naravat Leela, okay, the human-like pastimes. So he followed the customs. The Lord purposely observed all these social customs so that others would follow him in the future. Otherwise, it's not necessary for the Lord to follow any rules and regulation. He is beyond rules and regulation. But for the purpose of other people, ordinary people, to follow exactly the customs, he did not deviate. Otherwise, Krishna did not follow this rules and regulations. Why should I? Because we have a tendency to compare ourselves to others. Not knowing that the position of the Supreme Lord Krishna is like even Duryodhana treated him like a coward boy. So such people, we're all Duryodhanas. We won't treat him as Supreme Lord, and we will not know, or we will not accept the fact that he is beyond the rules and regulation. So we will, not follow the customs if Lord Krishna doesn't follow. So just to put everything in order, so that everybody follows the customs, he also followed the customs. So that is the reason for Krishna to follow the customs. Otherwise, he is beyond. The king is beyond the rules and regulation, isn't it? But still, he follows the rules and regulations. But at times, for example, the prime minister of the country, the president of the country, they are, traveling on road. So they will, all the signals will be stopped. They will stop the all of a sudden and they will pass through without any hindrances. They will not stop at signals. Isn't it? It's a very important personality. They will ignore the signal sign because they will arrange in such a way no signals are obstructing their travel because they are the king. They are the prime minister or president, then the high. Similarly, Krishna is also above all the rules and regulations. But still, as a customary, he follow the rules and regulations just to set an example for all of us to follow. Text 8. Gandhum krutamatir brahman dwarakam ratham astita upalebhe abhidavantim uttaram bhaya vihwalam gandham krutamair brahman dwarakam ratham astita upalebhe abhidavantim uttaram bhaya vihwalam. Okay, Mridana Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Gandham Krutamadir Brahman Dwarakam Rata Astida Upaleva Davandim Uttara Bhaya Vihvala. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Okay, Uma.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Gantum Kritamathirbhrahman Dvarakam Ratamasthita Upalebe Abhidavantim Uttarambaya Vihvalam.
Okay, Jivashri Mataji.
Gindum Kridamadhir Brahman Dwadakam Rethamaastida Ubale Babi Vandi Muttarambaya Vihalam.
Okay, Vivek Prabhu, translation please.
Hare Krishna Guru.
Hare Krishna.
As soon as he seated himself on the chariot to start for Dwaraka, he saw Uttara hurrying towards him in fear.
Okay, here. As soon as he seated himself on the chariot to start for Dwaraka, he saw Uttara hurrying toward him in fear. So he was about to go to Dwaraka. So at that time, what happened? Uttara came running towards him. With some problem is there. Very serious problem. Okay. He saw Uttara hurrying toward him in fear. So totally scared. So she came toward Sri Krishna. All the members of the family of the Pandavas were completely dependent on the protection of the Lord. And therefore, the Lord protected all of them in all circumstances. Avishya Rakshibe Krishna. In all circumstances, Lord Krishna will protect us. Who has this thought? The Pandavas, all the Pandavas. All the members of the family of Pandavas were completely independent. They knew that in all circumstances, Krishna will protect us. Now, we have seen this. Pandavas have gone through so many problems, difficulties. Who protected? Directly or indirectly? Krishna was always with them. They never complained. Okay, oh Krishna, what is this? We have been doing you devotional service. We have been praying you, worshipping you. You have been always with us. We have been always with you. But still, why is that we are undergoing all these problems? Not even a single time they complain. But whereas we, each and every step, complain only. Why, Krishna? I'm chanting 16 rounds for so many years. But still, I have to face a lot of problems. Why you are not mitigating my problems? I have problems in the office, problem at office, at home, this problem, that problem. Why you are not taking care? Our complaint is always this. And we'll take a big list of complaints, when we go to the temple, although not in writing, but in our mind that complaints are, and we spell it out, isn't it? But here, not even a single time Pandavas, any members of the Pandavas complained to Krishna. Krishna was always there. But they knew very well that Krishna will protect us in all circumstances. So that is the reason Uttara rest to Krishna. The Lord protects everyone, but one who depends completely upon him, specially looked after by the Lord. So complete dependence. We should never think that, oh, Krishna, I will do this 10%, you do the 90%. Or I will do this 20%, you do the 80%. You have to do 100%. You have to do 100% from your side. And if needed, he will interfere. If there is any shortcoming to make it 100%, he will do that. But we don't have that complete faith in the protection of Supreme Lord. That's why, no, I will do this 10, you do the rest. Or I'll do 20, you do the rest. But here, they are 100% dependent upon. They will do everything, but then the result, the dependency is on Krishna 100%. It's not that Krishna, we are telling you don't do anything, everything Krishna will do. No. We have to do 100%. From our side, 100% effort should be there. Result is not in our control. The result is not in our control. The result Krishna gives. It may be, negative or positive temporarily. Even if it is negative, as far as concerned, it is good for us. Negative in the sense, we may not like the result because it is not as we decide. So when a student writes the exam, he is expecting 100% mark, full mark. Okay, he wants that, whether he is putting effort or not. Those who have put in 100% effort, definitely they will expect good marks. But then again, he must have put 100% effort, but still he is not getting 100% mark. There is a reason. So we should not be, distressed. Oh, why he has not? I have put 100%. There is some reason behind that. And he may give, he may not give. Both we should be able to accept. Both we should be able to accept. So this is the protection that Lord Krishna assures all of us. You have to just have complete faith in my protection. So devotees have avashya rakshibe Krishna, that Krishna in all circumstances will protect me. That protection will come not according to our demand. He knows what is best for us. There's a saying, no? Man proposes, God disposes. We do our duty and he will do his duty. And what he does will be the best for us. So the Lord protects everyone, but one who depends completely upon him is specially looked after by the Lord. The father is more attentive to the little son who is exclusively dependent on the father. Just like father is, taking the son to make him cross the road. The father knows how to hold the child when he crosses the road. The child is completely dependent on the father for a safe crossing of the road. Very busy traffic road. So whose responsibility is the father? Similarly, Krishna knows how to deliver this condition soul from this material existence. So he will do the needful. Text 9. Uttarovacha pahi pahi mahayogin devadeva jagatpade nanyam tad abhayam pasye yatra mrityu parasparam. Uttarovacha pahi pahi mahayogin devadeva jagatpade nanyam tad abhayam pasye yatra mrityu parasparam. Okay, Vivek Prabhu, please.
Yes, Prabhuji, after a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhuji. Pahi pahi mahajogin deva deva jagatpate nannang
Nanyam tad abhayam.
tatabhyam pasye jatra mittu parasparam.
Haribol. Deveshwari Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Uttarovacha pahi pahi mahayogin deva deva jagalpade nanyam todbhayam pasye yatra mrityu parasparam.
Haribol. Murdala Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Hare Krishna.
उत्तरोवाच महायोगेन देवदेव जगत्पदे ज्ञानिं तद्वयं पश्य यत्र परस्परम्.
Okay. Uma.
हरे कृष्ण।
Yes.
उत्तरोवाच पाहि पाहि महायोगिन् देवदेव जगत्पते नान्यं त्वत् अभयं पश्ये यत्र मृत्युः परस्परम्।
Please, translation also.
Uttara said, O Lord of Lords, Lord of the universe, you are the greatest of mystics. Please protect me, for there is no one else who can save me from the clutches of death in this world of duality.
Good. Now Uttara is addressing Lord Krishna. Pahi Pahi Mahayogin Deva Deva Jagatpati. Okay, he is the Lord of all universe. So I said, O Lord of Lords, Lord of universe, you are the greatest mystics. He is the mystic of all mystics. He is the supreme personality of Godhead. Please protect me, for there is no one else who can save me from the clutches of death in this world of duality. Why did Uttara not go to Pandavas? Why? She approached only Krishna. Pandavas are also great. They can protect Uttara, isn't it? Why did not go to Pandavas? Instead, she went to Lord Krishna. Why?
She knows Krishna is the protector.
Yeah, he is the ultimate supreme protector. Even Pandavas are being protected by the Supreme Lord. So she went to the protector of the protectors. When Draupadi Vastrakshepa was happening, Draupadi first approached all her husbands, 5 Pandavas. They couldn't do anything. They were slaves in the hands of Duryodhana. They were servants in the hands of Duryodhana. They couldn't raise their heads. Their heads were always down. Draupadi approached Dhritarashtra, the king. He couldn't do anything. Bhishma Pitama, he couldn't do anything. Dronacharya, Kripacharya, no one in the assembly could help. Who could help? Only Krishna in the form of sari. So later she came to know that only Krishna can help. She knew already, but still she approached all those personalities. None could help her, only Lord Krishna. So here Uttara also knew very well that Pandavas are there, they are great, no doubt. But only Lord Krishna can save me from this situation. So what is the situation? Let's see. For there is no one else who can save me from the clutches of death in this world of duality. Okay. This world is full of duality. What is duality? Dvanda, good, bad. Okay. And success, failure, eat, cold. These are all duality, opposites. So in this material world, duality is there. In the spiritual world, there is no duality. Only the positive side. Good only. And that good also keeps increasing. Only ananda, only bliss. No misery there. Okay. So only the good part of it and keeps increasing. You will never find anyone complaining in Vaikuntha or Goloka, oh, I am, totally dejected today. I am morose. I am suffering from this. Have you ever come across in our Vedic scriptures that Vaikuntha is a place of miseries? No. The name Vaikuntha itself clearly indicates Vaikuntha, a place without kuntha, without misery is called Vaikuntha. But this material is just opposite. What Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita? Dukkhalayam ashashwadam. Dukkhalayam, it's a place full of miseries. And we are after happiness in this world. And we are running after happiness. When Krishna says this is full of miseries, how can we get happiness? Yes, we may get so-called happiness. What's that? It may look like happiness. It is not really happiness. Okay. It is said in Bhagavad Gita, Bhogeshwarya prasaktanam taya parvada chetasam. In the material world, all so-called enjoyment is embedded with miseries. The doctors, they give nowadays. Previously, it was all bitter medicine. We have to swallow and we have to have some sugar or jaggery. Nowadays, it's all capsule, very nicely covered with sweet, but inside it is bitter pill. So the joy of this world is like that. Bhogeshwarya Prasadhana. All the enjoyment in this material world is covered with sweetness, but inside it is bitter. So the more we want to enjoy materially, the more we will get bound in this material world full of miseries. So this is a duality. So Krishna, that's why he says, this is a place full of miseries. Don't try to find happiness in this material world. Just like it is useless to find water in a desert. Very difficult. It's very difficult. So like that, so Krishna is telling in Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he wants all of us to go back home, back to Godhead, where we can live a life without duality, without miseries, without Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So this is what he wants from all of us. But we plan here, I will have a bungalow, and I will have some servants, I will have this car, I will have that, this is our plan, material plan. Yes, it is good. Let us make the plan. But at the same time, we should not forget that these are all temporary. Today, tomorrow, it will be taken away from us. So in that mood, we should live a good life. We should never get attached to all these name, fame, glories, and wealth. Let it come. Let us enjoy also, no problem. We can enjoy because Krishna is given according to our karma. So it is for our enjoyment. But at the same time, we should never forget that these are all temporary. Today we have it, tomorrow we may not have it. We should accept that fact. We should not be morose when we are deprived of all these things. In that, so if we have that thought process, we can definitely enjoy this. And we should be totally detached. Robada, if he is given a Mercedes car, he travels. If he is given a small car, he will travel. If he is not given a transportation, he will walk. In all circumstances, he is not attached. If I am given a good car today, I am very happy. If tomorrow, if I am given a very small car, why not? Why not that car? Why there is no good accommodation today? When we go for pilgrimage, generally sometimes we get good accommodation, sometimes not good accommodation, because in places, the pilgrimage places, you may not get good accommodation for various reasons. So we have to get adjusted to some accommodation which may not be of our taste. The purpose is pilgrimage, not staying there nicely. Then when we come back, we can stay nicely. But then we start complaining, oh, this fan is not working, AC is not working, that is not working, all these complaints. Because wherever we go, we want comfort. Yes, if we get, definitely we can use it. But if it's not there, we have to adjust, because the priority is going to different pilgrimages, getting the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his pure devotees there. That's the priority. So the material world is the world of duality in contrast with the oneness of the absolute realm. The world of duality is composed of matter and spirit. Why it? Yeah, that's the main. Whereas the absolute world is complete spirit without any tinge of material world. Why it is having duality? Because it is a matter of, it is composed of matter and spirit. That's a duality. Whereas the absolute world is complete spirit without the tinge of material qualities. Satchidananda. Here it is. The soul is covered with matter, spirit and matter. In the dual world, everyone is falsely trying to become the master of the world. Whereas in the absolute world, the Lord is the absolute Lord and all of the others are absolute servitors. So here in the material world, I want to become the boss of everybody. Boss anu boss. Okay? This is the material world. But in the spiritual world, everybody is dasa anu dasa. So that is the difference between material world and spiritual world. So we are all eternal servitors of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. His absolute servitors in the world of duality, everyone is envious of all others. And death is inevitable due to the dual existence of matter and spirit. Okay, so in the world of duality, that is in the material world, every one of us, directly or indirectly, are envious of others. Why? He has more than me. He is more richer than me. Okay, he has a big house. He has this. He has that. I have less. So I am envious. So that is the nature of this material world. And death is inevitable due to the dual existence of the matter and spirit. The Lord is the only shelter of fearlessness for the surrendered soul. That's why Prabhupada's name is also At. What is his name? Abhay Charanaravinda. One who is fearless at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. We are also trying to be at the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, but we are not fearless because we are not surrendered to him totally. Just mechanically, okay, superfluously, we are paying obeisances. But complete surrender is not there. Surrender with humility is not there. But pure devotees, their surrender is total. So they are fearless. Fearless for the surrendered soul. One cannot save himself from the cruel hands of death in the material world without having surrendered himself at the lotus feet of the Lord. So we cannot save ourselves from the cruel hands of death. Death will take away everything. Mrityu haras sham. Everything will be taken away at the time of death. Everything. We cannot take anything. Yes, except one thing. What is that? At the time of death, everything is taken away except one thing. What?
Our spiritual activity.
Yes, our spiritual credit. That will be there, intact. It will not reduce. It will not reduce. How much credit we have, that will remain as it is. It will never diminish. What is the sloka in Bhagavad Gita? What is the sloka? Anyone remembers? Neha Vikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na vidyade Solpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahadobhaya. Neha Vikrama Nashosti. There is no loss or diminution in this endeavor, in the spiritual endeavor. It will never decrease. It will never diminish. All others, our money, I have $1 million, I cannot take to next life. I am a professor, I cannot become a professor next life. Oh, I was a PhD doctor. This life also I will. First of all, we will not have the memory, remembrance. It's not possible. So materially, we cannot take anything to our next life. Spiritually, whatever we have accumulated, it will come with us always. So that's, it is said that cruel hands of death we cannot save. So beautiful purport by Prabhupada. Text 10 next week. Vancha kalpada rubhesya kripa sindhubhya vacha patidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Ananta Kodi Vaishnavi ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Guru Maharaj ki jai. Go Premanande Hari Hari Krishna.